Hey guys, it's Cinelinx for SCNS Live, and this is my review of Doctor Strange. Alright, so first off, this review is going to be no spoilers. I don't want to spoil anything for you. I just want you guys to know what I thought of the movie. So right off the bat, Benedict Cumberbatch nails the character of Doctor Strange. I mean, he is clearly that jerk at the beginning because he is a very talented surgeon, but does not seem to know the word humble at all. And this is his journey to becoming the Doctor. Now, there's very few Marvel movies where we actually get an origin anymore because the universe is kind of established. These characters are known to us and we get the movie. This is a true origin story again, which is something I really enjoy, almost kind of harkening back to Iron Man. And while it does not tie heavily into the created Marvel Cinematic Universe, it gives you a feeling that it has always been there, just beneath the surface, and you haven't been able to see these things. And it really comes forward in the movie. Trust me, there is so much. It is so big, and it's kind of like, wow, this stuff has always been here, just been very quiet. Don't get me wrong, there are things that, they do reference in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but it's very light. I like this because it almost feels like something a little bit new, but still a niche in this universe. So, with the introduction of the character, we get to see Stephen Strange go on this journey of trying to rebuild his hands after a horrific car accident. He finds the Ancient One, the master of the mystical arts, and trains under him with his colleague, or what in the comics could be a rival, Baron Mordo. Now, Chiwetel Ejiofor does a great job as Mordo, and it's good to see them as colleagues before, because if you know the comics, they end up rivals, enemies. They don't get friendly afterwards, and you do see that during the movie. In fact, as Rob was saying, you see the exact moment that he's like, I am not going to be your friend anymore. And it's almost sad because he's not a bad guy, but it's still a great character and he nails it. Now, I know there was a lot of contention about casting Tilda Swinton as the Ancient One, but guys, it's Tilda Swinton. She's not really done a lot of bad things out there, and she does a fine job as the Ancient One. I love that quirky kind of, I'm so powerful, but I'm kind of Yoda. She gets that feel, but she's very, very skilled in what she does. And as a trainer to Doctor Strange, I like that interaction between the two. So yeah, she did a great job. One thing I will say is Matt Mikkelsen is Casperius. I feel like he's almost just there to forward the plot. You don't really get a lot from this guy. I would say he's probably the weaker moment of the movie. He gives us the antagonist we need, but honestly, you just don't really feel like he's a great threat. He's just there to forward the story. I know we get that a lot. I know maybe I'm harping on that a bit, but he just almost seems like an afterthought, just somebody for him to defeat real quick. But, it's not a bad thing, but I was just expecting more from the character. But honestly, he is kind of a lower tier Marvel character as well, so I guess that works for me. Now, who I did like, Benedict Wong as Wong. He is so good. I love his I just stone face, do not care what you're saying, and just refusal to accept. He does eventually, because we know that Wong becomes kind of like a bit of an advisor to Strange. So it's good to see him not so much in that really just over comic-y manservant role that he's been in a few years. But hey, the Marvel Universe has been changing things, so, he's not that old Wong from the comics, but he does do a good job, and I love when he is on screen. The costumes look legitimate, like robes and everything. Let's face it, some of Doctor Strange's looks from the past can be a little bit corny, but I love the look of the robes and the effects. The effects are what really get me going here. The Eye Agamotto, the Cloak of Levitation, those are very, very well represented as part of Strange. They're part of his ensemble, and it shows how you earn these artifacts to use. Good job. Now, the other thing is the effects in this film. While I did say this feels like a big film whenever something's going on, when reality is bending is where this movie truly, truly takes center stage. Because I said when I saw that a little 15-minute preview, this is the movie to watch in IMAX. I don't watch IMAX movies. I don't like paying extra for 3D. A movie should be able to astound me on what's on the screen. And not saying that this won't. It does look very good. Visual effects wise, it is just broad and expansive. You get the feel that these guys are super powerful. It's nothing like we've seen in Avengers and everything, where the battles get citywide and everything. This is expanding over universes, and you get that feel of how huge this is. it really kind of makes you think about the character being thrown into this expansive universe. It's amazing the guy doesn't lose his mind. What I'm trying to say is that part of the film just makes it seem so big, so huge. It just defies what we've been contained in the Marvel Cinematic Universe so far. And that I really liked. Now, there will be 2 post-credit scenes. This is a Marvel movie. You should know this by now. Stay till the end. Do not leave on the credits. Jesus, people. It's a really great movie. I like when we get back to introducing more characters. Now, I love my Avengers movies. I love those guys who were established already. But it's good to have one that introduces somebody new. And not only that, introduces something new. This is magic really being brought into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Aside from Ghost Rider on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., this is what does that. This brings those magical elements in there. And it sets up, it does set up for the next installment of Marvel's franchise. So, yeah, absolutely loved it. It is definitely worth checking out. If you guys disagree with me, let me know down in the comments below. But make sure you watch Doctor Strange because it was a really great movie. Anyway, guys, I'm Jason the X. Make sure you check out Cinelinx.com. Check out SCNS Live. Like this video, subscribe, and share. Until next time, catch you later.